Welcome back, friends, to Star Power Baseball. This is Dennis in the Cincinnati Razorback room. Hey, let's get this little bit of business out of the way real quick. Hey, if you do like this, please like the video, and we'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe to our channel. It'll help us out in the long run, be able to create videos on YouTube Live as well as Facebook Live. So we'd appreciate your support. Thank you very much. Now that that's out of the way, let's get into episode 6 of the Rulebook. Let's get Dennis down here where he belongs, in the corner over here. Let's bring up the Rulebook, and today we're going to work with the quick game. All right, when you get your new boxed game, on page 15 of the Rulebook, it describes it, but you get this page right here. These two pages will be on a sheet of cardstock. One will be on the front, one will be on the back. This quick game, you're ready to play, etc., etc., will be on the front. The quick game pitching key, quick game batting key will be on the back. This is the most basic way to play Star Power Baseball, and it is the best way to introduce you to the outer spaces, the results section of the card. The information section is going to be just pleasant reading on this particular style of game. The quick game is the best way for you to get started. Okay, it's the easiest thing to do. Those of you back in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, etc., that played Catico All-Star Baseball, this is as close to Catico All-Star Baseball as you can get. Okay? In Catico All-Star Baseball back then, there was no difference trying to steal a base with Maury Wills or Smokey Burgess. Their speed factors meant absolutely nothing. Well, quick game, there's no base stealing. So we just take it out of the game. We played this much like my neighborhood guys back when I was a kid played. Spin that batter. If it's an out, it's an out. Nobody advances. That's how this works. Okay? So, look at your cards. Look at those results sections. Make your lineup. Now, you still have to have a lineup. Okay, because in this game, you're going to be a lineup shuffler. You're going to be a card shuffler. That's all. Keep them in order. Do your thing. Put your pitcher up in the pitching place on the game board. Put your batter down there in the batting spinner, and then go for it. Spin the pitcher first. Always spin the pitcher first. Use your dice to keep track of outs, innings, and score, unless you want to keep it on a score pad. And use your dice to do base runners, but don't worry about what number it is, just something out there on a space, like a peg in the Catico All-Star Baseball game. That's what your dice are going to be. Shows you what base that they happen to be on, okay? Pretty doggone simple. Now, spin your pitcher. If it's not a K, a G, or an F, and let's go find us a pitching card. What do you say? Let's go find one. Let's go to baseball cards. Let's go to here, and let's go to this right here, and let's go to the award winners. This is the best thing I can go to. And let's go to 2010, the front of them, and let's get a pitching card up, okay? There's a pitching card. If it's a K, an F, or a G, the batter's out. Move on. Anything else, any other result, B, X, Z, B, HW minus, HR minus, spin the batter, take the batter's result. That's simple. K, F, G, out. Strikeout, fly out, ground out. No base runner will ever advance on an out in the quick game. It's that simple. All right, let's go to a batting card. Let's go to Josh Hamilton's batting card now. Okay, let's get rid of this. Bring that down here. We'll go to the quick game key. As you can see here, KGF out. All the results spin the batter card. This is the batter card. One's a homer, all runners score. Two's a ground out, runners hold. That's simple. Don't worry about anything else. Get to know what the numbers and the letters are standing for, what they represent. Don't worry about base running and all that. On a ground ball, don't move them. If you want to move them, you think you can do that, then you're not playing the quick game. You're more into the basic or the advanced game, which we'll get into. Two's a ground out. 3, use it as an error. Batter save at first, base runners advance, 1 base. Fly out for a 4, triple for a 5, ground out for a 6, single for a 7, fly out for an 8, 9's a walk, 10's a strikeout, 11's a double, 12's a ground ball out, 13's a single, and 14's a pop-up. That it is. That's the quick game. Use your dice to mark what you need to mark, outs, innings, score. Use them to run base runners. We're not getting into any depth at all in this particular aspect of the game. We're not going into anything deep. This is the quick game. This is for you to learn what the letters and what the numbers mean on the outside of the card. K, G, and F is an out. 1 through 14 is your result. It's that simple. All right, I hope that got you started on the quick game. That makes it pretty simple. That was page 15 and 16 in your rule book. I'm Cincinnati Dennis, coming to you live from the Cincinnati Razorback Room. I guess this won't be live when you're watching it. I'm live. Hey guys, if you have any questions or you want to talk about the price of something, you want to see it, make sure you got your catalogs. And if you don't, you can get that flash drive from me. Email me at warhammerworld@hotmail.com. I'll give you a phone number that you can call. I'd like to talk to you. Love to hear from you guys. It's a blast knowing our community is going strong out there. Like and subscribe. We sure appreciate it. Also, remember this. Keep spinning those games because dice are nice, but guys, the spin is in. We'll see you next time on our next episode of Star Power Baseball.